Hey Pisces, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your weekly read for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Sorry, my hair was bothering me. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will, therefore you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Pisces, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. General reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Sometimes it's only a sentence that resonates. Take it with you, simmer on it. Hopefully it answers some of your questions. All right. Thank you for anyone who has subscribed, donated, commented, viewed, like, etc. It is greatly appreciated. Most views, most likes gets a bonus video, so smash the like button. All right, Pisces, we got the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. It's almost like, why? Why am I feeling in this way? Why do I feel so empty? Why do I feel so isolated, alone? The World, the Six of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Well, it's possibly because something here has ended. Something here in regards to possibly a Capricorn, a Taurus, an Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. Okay, someone from the past. It doesn't have to be from the past. It could be a past life person here. Now, Pisces, it seems like there's a situation here that has been difficult for you because the World card is Saturn. And Saturn is kind of like the planet that puts on these limitations and restrictions because we need to work harder towards these things. So if you're dealing with a difficult situation here, it could be that the cycle here is now over. The karmic cycle is over. You've done the work that you needed to do. You've learned the lessons that you needed to learn from something here in the past. And it's actually making you stronger with the Seven of Wands here. You could have stuck up for yourself, expressed what it is that maybe you were always very quiet and never said anything and let bygones be bygones because you wanted peace in the relationship. And now no longer, you're deciding to stick up for yourself. We have the Queen of Cups. Could be another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be your energy. The Sun card, Leo. And the Tower. Okay, Mars. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so something here about this relationship wasn't fulfilling you any longer. You realized that the sun was not shining, that everything was very gloom and doom in this relationship here. And it could have been because of someone's inability to reach out, inability to fight for you, inability to make something work here. For some of you, you felt that you were putting in so much work that now you're deciding to block this person off because they haven't done any kind of work. Ultimately, this is emotionally feeling not secure, feeling like you know where your happiness is. And happiness is always within. We don't need to go searching for it. It is there already. We think we have to go search for it, and then we end up in moments like this, the Tower, because the universe is saying, no, it's not there. It's not there. Or we keep trying, and ultimately the Tower explodes because, you know when you poke yourself like this, it doesn't hurt, right? If you don't have any wound, there's no hurt here. I keep poking. It doesn't hurt. But if I'm poking it for like an hour, it's going to end up bruising. So it's almost like what was happening here. You could have been bringing so much love to a situation here, and this individual was doing nothing. They did nothing. Again, it started hurting. Boom. Tower. This could also be for some of you, you're sticking up for what you believe in, for what you feel is going to fulfill you here, and therefore creating a Tower moment. Now, this could be in regards to a new love and wanting to communicate to this individual, wanting to be with this person, and therefore, you know, you have to tell the person that you're with that this is not working any longer, I found someone else, whatever have you. What is the Ace of Cups? We have the Eight of Pentacles. Could it be someone at work? The Hermit, Virgo energy here. Focus, lots of focus here. Focus on what you're going to do about it, how you're going to communicate, how you're going to go about the situation. Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're worried. Empress. And yeah, you're confused here. You're confused. For some of you, this could actually have to do with, we have King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This could absolutely have to do with just you. It doesn't even have to be that you're dealing with another person, or even if you are, this is ultimately you finding who you are, feeling fulfilled within you, because realizing that the Five of Pentacles is here, the Tower is here, because you're constantly feeling like, okay, I don't want to say it like that, but that nobody loves you. Every time you put in the effort, it's like nobody reciprocates. Or I put in the effort, but then that person gives up. Why? Why is this happening to me? Yeah, these are a lot of questions with the Hermit card here that you really need to think about it. For some of you, you're actually thinking about it, but you're getting way too much into it. Like it's being so, like you're looking at every nook and cranny, every little detail about it, and it's kind of leaving you in this state of just worrying over things that don't even need to be worried about any longer, leaving you even more confused about who you are, how to value yourself, etc. So for some of you, you're hoping for something new to come into your life. You're hoping that after something here has ended, for just a breath of fresh air to come in. But the thing is, Pisces, it doesn't work that way, because whatever comes our way and we're not fulfilled inside, we're never going to be satisfied. And sometimes we think we are fulfilled within. Sometimes we think we have done the work and we enter into a relationship and it ends up failing again, because you keep putting your whole trust, your whole heart, your whole need to love somebody and somebody to love you into this person who is just a human being, and they have their limits, they have their capacities, and sometimes people are just not able to love as much as you are. So why can't I just find somebody who is equal to me, right? You can. And the people that are entering your life could be these people. But the thing is, if you tie yourself to another individual thinking that they're going to complete you, they could do the best that they could, but you're gonna feel unsatisfied all the time, because the void that you're feeling isn't needed to be filled with someone else's love. It needs to be filled with your own love. You need to realize that the divine loves you, for you, and everything that is happening is to get you closer to your higher self, closer to the divine, right? It's like when suffering occurs and we have nowhere to go. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place. The only place we can go is up. Can't go any deeper. It's only up. And what do we do when we look up? We're asking guides, angels, divine, higher self, whatever, help me out of this situation. And that's when the divine comes in. That's when a miracle occurs. Because we realize that being in our limitations, because our limitation is this human form, okay? If we're just the spirit, the soul, we have no limitations. There's no boundaries. The body keeps us in this world, and it's a boundary. So we work with it. We don't try to fix it. We don't try to, of course, we do try to do these things, but that's not the answer. Oh, I have a big nose, I need to go get a nose job. I don't know, example. You go, you get a nose job. Oh yeah, it looks nice. And then afterwards, it's like you still don't feel fulfilled. Oh, this is wrong about it. Once you feel happy within, once you are accepting of what the reality that you live in, that's when you get the clarity of how to keep moving forward. It's not that you have a big nose, it's just because you don't like that you have a big nose. Or maybe as a child, people said that you always had a big nose. So then you had this insecurity. So it's working on your insecurities. Maybe your insecurity is that you were abandoned as a child, or you never felt loved as a child. So now you cling on to other people, hoping that these people are going to fulfill you because you didn't get this love from the parent or your guardian or whoever. You get it? It's an insecurity that's already within us that keeps telling us that something is wrong with us, and there's nothing wrong with you. You're perfect the way you are. And these are things that we need to heal within ourselves. Because we can enter, again, like I said, we can enter into a relationship where somebody is treating us perfectly fine and we still feel discontent. Because the void has nothing to do with being fulfilled with outside things. This is why people get into toxic relationships, or relationships that are good but then they turn toxic, or this is why we get into addictions where we feel unhappy, so I need to eat ice cream so I can feel happy. Yeah, temporarily you'll feel happy, but then afterwards you still feel empty, because that's not the answer. I need to drink, I need to get high, or I need to be intimate with as many people as possible so I don't feel alone, so I don't feel abandoned, so I feel like I'm loved, even if I have to convince myself that that person loves me when in reality they're just using me. Or, you know, I need to go on a shopping spree because I feel good when I go shopping and it fulfills me, but in the end you come home with all these bags and you're like, yeah, this is great, but then next week you're over it and you need to go shopping again. You get what I'm saying? Let's take out an oracle card for Pisces. Perception. Fantastic. Perception. Yes. I love these oracle cards. It is really fantastic. So let's read it. A young princess wanders into her unattended garden. As she claws through the decaying undergrowth, she finds a brilliant emerald stone. The stone speaks and tells the princess to open an old wooden door. She enters a dark corridor and the door slams shut. Afraid, she moves forward until her hand falls upon another door. It opens to reveal the same garden she left behind. Only now it is beautiful, filled with flowers, butterflies, and birds. It is magnificent and familiar. Let me stop right there. This is all about you going through this dark night of the soul. It's about the sufferings, these nine of swords, these questionings, these doubts, this worry, anxiety. It's all meant to happen because you need to go through it so that you can get a different perspective. If you don't get a different perspective, you stay you stay in that. If you don't see things in a different light, right? So the thing is, she's going back to the same garden. So after the suffering, you begin to see things in a different way. Oh, well, maybe it's because I was going about it a different way, or I was handling the situation a different way. This is about you. This is not the card. Why was I holding the Seven of Cups? Confusion. I mean, look at her. She looks like she's in a dark room, confused. What to do, what to choose, how to go about things in a certain way, which door to choose. And this spoke about doors. So this could be about opening a different door. Opening a different door within yourself. You keep opening the same door and you keep finding the same situation, the same scenario, when you have so many other doors to open. Accept what's in that room. Accept that it is what it is. And open another door. There's something here about a change within you. There's a transformation going on within you. We don't have the death card here, but all right, let me continue on. So it says, often our journey brings us full circle, leaving us to wonder why things happen. Seven of Cups. Emerald Stone teaches us to follow through on whatever is before us. Going back is not an option. So the question is, what in my life needs tending? How good will I allow myself to feel? Pisces. And look, transformation in the heart, change in perception, the unknown, and promise of a richer experience. The universe is trying to give you something brand new, right? Closing of an old chapter, bringing in something new. Something where you'll feel good again. And it could be that you're blocking it because of your own perception of the situation. Your own perception of yourself. What do you say to yourself when you look at the mirror? Or are you the type of person that you criticize yourself all the time? The negative self-talk. Yeah, this takes time and it takes practice, but start small so this can begin to change. You know, I don't really talk about my experiences and I don't feel the need to, but I'm going to tell you something. there have been very, very, very difficult moments that I've experienced. And I only came to realize that I was stuck in that situation because I kept viewing it the same way. And once I start realizing that there are other things that I can be happy about, there are other things that I can look forward to, there are things within me that I can actually change so that I can experience something else. Once I started doing that, it was a lot easier to accept what was around, to accept the situation for what it was, to accept that I can't change other people. I can only change me. Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. If you resonated with the reading, please let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Smash the like button, get a bonus video. Bye.